Okay, let's do this.
Crush the leech, boys!
There'll be no crushing.
We have to stop it!
There might be a little burning. What about you? Drop anything? Yes, you did. And there are other things too. Over here. Got to wonder who keeps leaving loose change lying around. I think there's something down here. Let's take a look. Nope. I was thinking of somewhere else, apparently. There we go. Ah.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here.
There's something I can open? No.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
That seems to be it.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Stop right now! I said stay away, sir! Look behind me! It's on to us! Leech! That's what you do with leeches.
No, it isn't. This is what you do with leeches. I never really learned to appreciate death by biting until I tried out this build. Maybe there's something down here. I admit I'm getting sidetracked. Ah. That's fine. That's good. Perhaps it's a little disturbing that it's so close to home.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Well, you may be resistant to it, but...
It's one of them!
Feed! Why aren't you feeding? Because you're not targeting him. There we go. You're all being terribly annoying.
Christ, he's dead!
Actually, let's get rid of him first, shall we? Ah. That's unfortunate.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Oh, for God's sake. Try to dodge. Did try. Maybe we should try eating someone first.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Sounds accurate.
Fall back to hell! The beast must... I ought to step back! I shall fear no evil.
I shall fear no holy man. Oh, I wanted to eat you some more. Oh well. Wait a minute. Come here, you.
I have this thirst for blood.
You know, after a while, it gets a little tiring hearing that. Ah, that's the thing I was missing. Let's take a look.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Why do you sound surprised?
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Just as soon as I unlock this. I can't open that from that side, probably because it's the West End. No, I'm not going to do that now. Let's get this done.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Even the scars are dead.
Come to me.
I am.
In the name of Christ, someone help!
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
It's still a bit rude.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Slayer! Assassin!
To the abyss with thee. No, I'm not looking at my sister's dress. That would be sick and wrong.
You left me to rot in this grave! What have you done?
So nice when a parry actually connects. We know that yell.
You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary.
Nurse Crane was a choice.
Give me your blood, priest.
Your death was instant.
Abomination. Their final thoughts are just to die for. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Ow. If that goes this way. Still not looking at your dress. Promise. Ow. You're becoming a tad frustrated.
You've killed me, brother!
You think I haven't noticed?
Monster. Come to me, Jonathan.
Oh, come on. Parry something, will ya?
What have you done?
I know that scream.
I'll make you kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton!
Yep,
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
uh-oh. Might be screwed here. Come get it. Oh, no, no, no.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
So, that was the thing. Oh dear. Look at all those points, though. Well, maybe we should take a look at the people first, eh? Oh, they're fine. Well, those are, but we don't really care. Yep, we are going to take a nap. And we still need to get water for that. I don't know why we have to get it from the West End, but we do. Let's see now. Let's upgrade that, yes. We need to be level 20 before we can do that. And we can't do anything else about that. We do want to get at least that one, apparently, because that's a big boost. Ah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should save up for those two, maybe. Let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, I think that's as far as we'll go in that. What about the rest of you? Which one's the stun one? Decent knowledge. But the recovery. Yeah. We have a big stick. I think we'll just leave it there for now. There we go, now people are getting sick. All over. They're still fine. And she's still... Fatigue, headache, headache, fatigue, headache. And that was 2 fatigues, 3 headaches, right? I believe we get our second hint from Dr. Swansea now.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
There it is.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is. nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster, in less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Yeah, I probably did all that in the wrong order.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Let's take a quick look, shall we? Yeah, that one we get near the end.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Oh well.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
She knows too much. Pretty sure someone around here is sick. Just him? Just one of them. Well, they're squabbling. We'll take care of this one.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Oh, another tent conversation. That'll be fun.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Oh, it's actually
Dr.
all right.
Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Too busy trying to help everyone else. And occasionally killing them.
I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I want to eat him.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
But I shouldn't. And there was the sister. Wasn't there? There's a cold. We could go take care of that before we go to the West End. Though... there is a way to Whitechapel. But I think we have to unlock it from the West End side. Okay, so I remembered where the third Braille page is. And I'm planning to go get it. Unfortunately, we have things in the way. And they can be quite nasty. I probably don't want to eat this one. It's a little too disgusting. Yeah. Oh, you too? Screw you. That body's empty. Is there anything down here? Yes, there is. There's a corpse. I guess with no one to cure in these in-between areas, they're going to be the worst. Is this the place? This might be the place. That's probably the place. Maybe I come around, and then I can unlock it once I've been through. There's a good reason not to eat those nasty ones that explode when you finish them off. Not in regard to game mechanics, just the story.
Did you hear me?
You didn't say anything the first time, I'm afraid.
Look at it! Vicious bugger! Bastard!
I'm a vicious, buggering bastard. And I'm peckish. Hello. I'm not hungry right now. Ads, though. No, not you. Where's that blinker? Of course. Well, that was a little more frenetic than I intended.
I said stay away, sir! One of them! Crush the leads, boys! Let's see how it likes a bit of fire!
Can we parry you? Yes, we can. That's probably where we want to go. Yes. You all by your lonesome?
Step away, sir.
I'm not stepping away. Take the hint. Well, they were in here for a reason. Not sure why.
More Braille.
Aha.
I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Yes, yes I should. Might as well see what's up here. Puppy. do enjoy that third swing getting the kill. Aside from the whole death by biting thing, it's, wait a minute, is there? Ah, there is. Anyway, what was I saying? Death by biting and that third big swing. That's what we like to kill people with. What did she need? Cold. Can we cross? Well, that's a little disappointing. Should have reburied her. Oh well, goes to my personal headcanon. I would rather spend the rest of this game with my sister as a sidekick than Lady Ashbury. That romance just falls flat in my opinion. Oh. Hello?
Stupid beast! Watch out!
So you're not alone. That's very cheeky of you. Oh, oops. Nom, 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 nom. Well, I suppose the one swing kill would also suffice. Except for the fact that it makes me look silly for swinging twice. Oh. This is going to be a problem. Let's see if we can get just the one, eh?
Are you a rascal? I don't care! You feeble!
We have visitors to London. And we don't like them.
It's mine now!
You're like me, huh?
You cannot win this!
I think you'll find I can. I just wouldn't waste my shadow on you. So, where's my parry? I want my parry.
You're bleeding!
You need to go down again. Your shadows are also quite annoying. You need to go down. Good grief. Well, I guess it makes sense that shadow clones from vampires are more effective than those of scowls. If there's ever a Vampire 2, or a Vampyr 2, I'm still not clear which it should be. I hope we get that. Wait a minute, what am I doing? This is the way I want to go for the... Give him the third page. Apparently nothing is... Where are you? There you are. Alright, fine, get down here. How about that? How are they connected?
This is fine! You're mine! stupid newborn!
Take the hint. Now, I was about to hop up here. Appreciate not being interrupted again.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed? Please come in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Probably both.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Here is another page of the diary we were talking about.
Ah, now we're talking. Ingredients, dosages, dangers, and side effects. This is it.
Is the diary complete now?
No. The author tested his work in a hidden laboratory. We must find out where it was. Please, find me more pages, Doctor.
I can do that. Is there anything else I can ask?
Your sister seems to believe this miracle elixir business is somehow doing you good.
Loretta believes that keeping busy is what I need to be happy.
And is she wrong?
My sister is wrong about almost everything. But as long as she thinks she's in charge, she can be nice.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Oh, this is just wonderful. Well, looks like the Scars have pretty much taken over this intermediate area. Oh, I stand corrected.
Best run along home, sir.
Yeah, he's not going to pay attention. I don't see why I should. No, not him.
Look at it!
Burn scowls, I suppose?
Take a hit for this!
I hear a garlic grenade. And I don't much care. I guess it's kind of ironic to be beating all these vampire hunters with a big stick. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. Got a fire shooter, a garlic spewer, and that third guy that's going out of range. There's also a puppy. There should be. There is the puppy. Why is it ignoring people?
Stupid beast!
There we go. Let's even things out. think the puppy came my way. Nice. Ah! What the hell's? Oh, right, I'm out of blood. Somehow they managed to throw a grenade at me instead of the puppy. Anyway. Coming, puppy? Things have gotten a little more interesting around here. Did these guys drop anything? Yes, I didn't even have to kill them to get it. That's it. Oh, and there is a potential way down here as well. I have to admit, that didn't even cross my mind. Here we go again.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You
Let me do my job in peace.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
She probably ate a bunch of people. Hello, Vampyr.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
Oh, this looks like a bunch of fun, doesn't it? Oh, it's another roll card. Bookload. Oh, that's not very nice, whatever it is. I'm doing a lot of damage to it.
It's a killer!
How are you doing? There's someone else shooting at it? Am I hearing that from somewhere else? Never mind, let's beat it up. Don't shoot me, shoot him. You're really most troublesome. Try to help. You go and pull that guy.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Why do you continue to mock me?
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Did Mary see us pray for her after she woke back up?
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Oh. Well, this romantic setting, oh well.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help, since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Pluses and minuses.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Empton's shelter.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
She sounds skeptical.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this: I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
It wasn't her.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Information is always good.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Well, that might be an appropriate courtship for a century ago. But, I just don't feel it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Why am I sticking to the loading screen? Because we're about to finish this episode. But first, I just want to show you... Yeah. Check that out. You could turn around and go right back in and talk to her again. I think it's safe to say this is one of my biggest quibbles with the gameplay. Oh look, we can finally level up Shadow Mist too. Assuming we do. But for now, that is where we shall leave it. Until next time.